What's up guys? It's Wishlyst at my largest I've ever been, and since I'm about to give birth in a week or two, I thought it was the perfect time to do a studio tour, which I've been wanting to do, and we're adding on a nursery tour to this video. So I'm gonna show you what my studio's like these days. Come on in. So starting off, this is a new addition to this studio. We have a little DJ station that's semi set up. So we've got this nice controller here and speakers for some casual DJing. Of course, the cats have a very important place in the studio. This is Poppy. Poppy, would you like to make an appearance? Poppy. Okay, so this is the cat spot in the studio. And one of my favorite aspects of the studio is the very large walk-in closet, which is not styled, but it's full of all my jackets, and lots of gear, and instrument cases are a big part of having big instruments, so you need somewhere to put them. A new addition to the studio is this day bed. So it works as a couch during the day, and it works as a twin-size bed at night for guests. My little sister, who's a teenager, is going to be staying here when our baby is born, so we set up this day bed for her. So whether it's a studio couch or it's a bed, kind of pretty comfy situation here. Bookshelf of all my music books, a lot of my old classical stuff, my sheet music library, other fun stuff like that. And now we've got the instruments mounted on the wall, so this is kind of the instrument corner. We have my nylon string acoustic guitar, which is what you hear in almost every single track I've ever done. It actually was my dad's guitar, and I just kind of swiped it from him at some point. We have this casual little ukulele, which I just got to kind of add some flavor to my lo-fi beats. So this was just kind of a fun extra buy. My Fender Stratocaster I got on one of my birthdays to replace the Fender Stratocaster I had as a teenager and sadly sold when I was in college. So this one we hear on a lot of my tracks as well. And then two of my three cellos are here. This is my regular modern cello and my carbon fiber 3D printed cello. I also have a Baroque cello that was in the case on the other side, but only so many cellos you can have in one corner of a room. And my Norman TLM, which is my microphone that I use for all my instruments, and then of course my vocals. So this is kind of like my recording instrument corner. And then now my new studio setup. My husband let me steal his speakers, so I have nicer speakers now. And this brand new pink iMac, which is great because the accessories are pink also, the keyboard and the mouse. And I really do keep my production setup pretty lean. I just use this tiny Akai, that's all I need. I just octave up and down. This is the only synth I use regularly, the Moog Minotaur for my analog bass. But other than that, I keep it pretty simple because I'm usually recording live instruments, so I don't want to have a bunch of synths and tons of stuff on here. So this is kind of where all the magic is happening these days. And even though I am getting ready to have a baby, there is a lot of Wish on the Beat music coming that I cranked out at the end of this pregnancy. So all of that is coming through this end of summer and into fall. We're gonna see lots of new Wish on the Beat, of course recorded on all these instruments right here in this spot in this room. So that is the studio, and right down the hallway we have the nursery. So let's do the nursery tour. Here we are in the nursery. This is probably my favorite room. I was a little jealous when I set it up. I knew I was gonna like it potentially more than the studio, especially with the cloud wall. I really like the cloud wall because it looks more hand illustrated than just regular old puff clouds, so it's got a little kind of artistic twist to it. So first up, we got our changing table. This lovely portrait of me and my husband was drawn by my friend Aubrey, also known as Oxy. She's done a lot of illustration work for me, some of my album art as well. We got this little Snapchat nightlight because my husband works at Snapchat, so we do have some Snapchat baby stuff. One of our many play mats, we have a couple. This one's the most aesthetic, so it made it into the nursery. And we got some good functional items in the corner here. We've got the feeding cart, which has all the supplies, the pump, the diapers, the wipes, the pacifiers, the swaddles, and more. And our pink diaper pail, because why would you want a diaper pail to be anything but beautiful? Our crib, which our little tiny baby will be in a bassinet in our bedroom to start. But eventually she will be in this crib, which will convert into a little toddler bed too. So this will be her longer term bed situation. And we did spruce it up a little bit. We've got a lion here because she is a Leo. So both lions and suns are part of her branding. So we made sure to fit that into the nursery theme. Over here, we've got her little bouncer, which may or may not stay in here. Might be more of a living room item. Lots of stuff like this, black and white. Babies can only see high contrast, so we got some fun black and white stuff. This special little lamp that I have here with this ivy is one of our heirloom items in the nursery. It was actually in my mom's baby nursery, then in my baby nursery, and now it will be in my daughter's nursery. So this is our special heirloom item. Got this couch just for lounging, feeding, sticking with the cloud theme, and then of course we have to have a little cat corner in the nursery as well because the cats deserve a space. The bookshelf is also something we're very proud of because at our baby shower we asked for people to gift us books instead of cards, and we developed a very robust collection of books, and very exciting for bedtime stories and stuff like that because these books are fun, a lot of classics that we knew as kids and some new ones too. And of course things that go with the theme, like Baby Leo and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Some people think a star and a sun, that's not the same. The sun is a star. So really, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, sun theme, it all goes together. So that's our bookshelf. And then here in the closet, we got the baby clothes ready to go. So this is some of her cute stuff for when she's a little bit bigger. 0 to 3 months is the size. So after she's, ready to be in something besides a onesie, we've got a lot of cute things. And again, things that are on brand. We got clouds, we've got dandelions for wishes, we have some suns, and then things less on brand like lemons and dinosaurs. But of course also lions for a Leo. And then we did some pretty epic drawer organization that I'm proud of. So all her newborn stuff is here in the top drawer. And when she's ready to upgrade a little bit bigger size, which honestly she's already pretty big, so then she'll move into this zone. We also have, again, some Snapchat merch. Let's pause for a Peach cameo because Peach has not yet been in the video. This is Peach, one of our baby's big sisters. You want to say hi, Peaches? They are very excited for their little sister. And then we have some Indian clothes because she will be half Indian and it is important that she has culturally appropriate outfits. So she already has a pretty epic wardrobe for someone who has not yet arrived here on Earth fully. So that is the nursery tour. We'll be spending some time in here, but honestly, this little baby is going to be mostly hanging with us, whether that's in our bedroom, our living room, whatever. So the sign off. Like I said, tons of Wish on the Beat music still coming, so keep an eye out for that. I'm taking a maternity leave, something like a couple months. I might not be posting as much, but music releases are already scheduled, so those will be there for you. And I'll be getting back to music on my time. Newborns apparently sleep a lot, so my plan is that when she's sleeping, I'm gonna get back into music at my own pace, and hopefully looking into the winter at the end of the year, kind of get things rolling a little bit again. But I will of course be focused on my baby, who will be arriving anytime in the next week or two. The due date is August 4th. It doesn't feel like she's gonna be on time, but we will see what happens. And I'm looking forward to updating you all once I am a mom, but the music will still be coming. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.